Yo, what's up, people? It's 27th of October 2010. My name's MC Whizzkid, also known as Gords. This is my video blog where I get some of the stuff that's up here off my mind. So if you're sitting comfortably, I'll begin. This year, honestly, I don't expect to win. And that is the truth. I'm not expecting to go there and win, which is why I'm going to talk about this a bit more frankly than perhaps sometimes, I do. So whatever happens, now whether if I come first, second, third, last, don't even register, it doesn't, it's not, let's not forget what the awards are about. They're about having fun. It's essentially for you guys to vote for, whatever artist it is that you're feeling. And it's not a fix, there's no conspiracies, it's just one of those things. It's intended as a bit of fun and for the ravers to have their say and whatever. I personally have never ever canvassed. In all the years of awards, you have never ever seen, and I can promise you this from me or from my mouth or from my words, vote for me. It's just not the way I get down. So essentially, if you vote for me, it's because you wanted to vote for me, not because I've asked you to. People do things differently, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's up to them how they choose to deal with it. However, for me personally, it's just the way I like to roll. If you want to vote for me, cool. If you don't, there's no stress, man. We're, essentially, we're not saving lives up there. We're sort of artists and musicians and MCs and producers. And okay, it's great to win something. Who wouldn't want to win something? But at the same time, Sunday, Monday, when it's all over, nothing's really changed. You're still going to like who you like. So kind of the thing, what I'm trying to say is, at the weekend, let's all have a good time. Whoever wins, let's big them up, man, because at the end of the day, they're doing the same thing as us. They're no better or no least than us. They've just got awards proof that you guys have given to them, and I think we should big them up. So please do not involve me in, it's a fix if I don't win, or if I do win, don't be barraging me with hate because I've won, or nothing like that. It's not the way I get down. It's not for me what it's all about. It's about having a good time. At the end of the day, I think what you as ravers and us as artists are is that we are winners just to be a nominee. And I think a lot of people forget that and they start screaming and booing over it all. It's just a bit of fun, man. You're lucky to be on that stage. When I was coming through as a young MC, looking up to the stage and all the DJs and MCs, I would wish to be up there. So the fact that I've even won it twice, if I never win it again, come on. I'm lucky to be there at the end of the day. So that's my personal views on that. So whatever happens, whether I win or whether I don't win, I can't really call myself a loser. So whether I win or I lose, even though I don't like the word lose, because I'm still a winner. I'm lucky to be there. And regardless of the result, I still smash up my sets and I still give it my absolute all, as I'm sure a lot of the DJs and MCs will do. So let's not lose track, lose focus, or forget about that, and let's have a good time. Okay, but I've got some stuff on my mind. Okay, this morning, some of you may have seen my status. Something's bothered me. Okay, now this morning I checked the news, and the first thing that I saw, I follow a news channel on Twitter, and the first tweet that I read this morning was that a 17-year-old boy had been stabbed to death in London. Now let's not get this twisted. I'm not trying to be the Jamie Oliver of hardcore. I've got no interest in that. I've got sins too. I'm not a perfect person. But there's something that I think is important, and it's young people are stabbing each other. And that's the second report this week that I've read about teenage violence and knife crime. In my life, I've done a lot of bad things. I've done a lot of good things. Like anybody else on this planet, none of us are perfect. But never at any point have I dreamed of stabbing someone to death. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're watching this and you carry a knife and you're a young person, or even if you're an older person, you know someone younger, then we need to stop this. It's not a new thing, because when I personally was a kid, I got held up with a knife. I've had one held to my throat before and the money taken out of my pocket. It's not a new thing, but it's something we do have to keep an eye on, man, because some of the youngsters today, they're losing track and losing sight of what boundaries there are. And I think it's very important that there are boundaries and there is mutual respect. So please, if you're watching this, just think about it. If you're carrying a knife, don't bother doing it. There's nothing wrong with these. Because if someone pisses me off, believe me, I'll smack them. I'd rather walk away. and not have any kind of altercation. But at no point would I think about stabbing them over something trivial, man. Because let's face it, half of these things are they're not worth it, and I think that's really important. I'm gonna try and write some. Well, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna write some rhymes to this effect, and maybe get a track up for you soon. About this, but I think, please, if you're watching this, then take it away with you. Have a think about it. Everyone's chirping on about the awards and how important it is to win, or so and so wins, or whatever. There's far more important things out there than an award. There's people dying of diseases. There's terrible things happening every day, every second. As I'm talking now, there's something horrendous happening somewhere in the world. But let's start and try and make a difference. And the way we can do that is by hopefully encouraging young people to stop carrying knives and guns, because it's too young to die. It's as simple as that. They're too young to die. And I think if we as artists, and hopefully some of the DJs and MCs that are watching this will agree with me. I'm sure they will anyway. Maybe some of the DJs and MCs, we could come together. Maybe we could do some sort of collab. Maybe, I don't know, but we need to raise awareness, because ultimately, these kids are our future. And for those of you that have children, I'm sure you're ever aware of it even more so and feel more passionately about it than I do. But it troubles me, and it pisses me off. So let's try and do something about it. As I say, I will be releasing a track to that nature very soon. And I don't know, maybe we'll put it up and try and raise some money for some charity, or I don't know, but you'll hear something to that nature from me very soon. Okay, so just think about that. Okay, on a more positive note, Broken Records, as you may know, have got 2 releases out at the moment. They're on trackitdown.net and iTunes, so if you want to download it on your phone and just listen to it when you're walking around or in your car or whatever, you can do. Also on DJ Download. Lots of the good online stores you can buy that from, should you wish. White Padded Room and I Want to Be a DJ. We've got plenty more planned before the end of the year, and next year we've got loads of releases planned, some interesting remixes and stuff. Not only that, we've also discovered quite a young producer who no one's really heard of. I think they're genuinely gifted, and I'm quite excited that nobody really knows about them. So look out for that as well in the new year. I'm sure there's plenty of wicked raves going to be happening. I know that there's going to be HDID in the Sun next year. Of course, Wesfest will obviously be on this time next year. The Weekender, Raver Baby, Uproar, lots of cool stuff happening. So be prepared to stay hardcore next year. Okay, all that remains to be said is whether you voted for me or whether you didn't, or whether you just like my music, or whether you once liked my music and now you've got a family and you don't really do raving, I don't know, whatever it is, I just want to say thank you. I feel blessed to have won it for 2 years. I certainly feel blessed to have come second all those years that I didn't win it, and regardless of my place this weekend, whether it be first, second, third, or not even on the scale, thank you for supporting me. It means a whole heap of love to me, but let's never forget there's always something more important, and not winning an award or winning an award, there's more pressing and important things that we could be spending our time talking about, discussing, bitching about, giving opinions about, bigging up, whatever. There's more important things out there. So let's have a great time at the weekend. Go and support whatever DJ or MC it is that you're feeling. Big them up to the high heavens, have a great time, but try not to take things away from other people, because like I say, man, there's more important things out there than awards, and I think that is very important. Some people need to remember that. And that's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching. I hope you don't think I've waffled too much, and as I say, please keep an eye on my Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/WhizzkidMC, and I'll try and get some sort of track up soon, and maybe some collabs on the go to hopefully try and raise awareness about this problem that we keep seeing on the news that shouldn't be happening. Enough love to you. Once again, big up the W team, big up all the ravers, even if you're not part of the W team. I love you loads, and thanks for supporting hardcore, and more importantly, have a great time.